And it broke me to a point where I felt less of who I was. I felt worthless. I felt hopeless. I felt like I failed completely, and my family was disappointed in me.
If you had a bad day and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
This is it. I can't see myself going on any further, not one bit, and hit after hit, hit after hit. I just think I will not make it anymore. And so many negative thoughts come rushing through my life's door, and this is it. This is the end. But then I stop and I sit and I look back and I think, I've said this before. Said it once, said it some more, and I've oftentimes said this is it, and I wondered if I would have made it. But I continue to make it. I continue to overcome my obstacles. I continue to make it one step further. So is this it? No, you see, despite all the pain, I look back and I've surely gained, and despite how it felt, I look at how God really showed up and helped. There's so many voices, sometimes so much noise. Sometimes it helps me and sometimes it hinders me from making the right choice. Just like these eyes that are all around, it feels like the world is watching me. It feels like I'm under so much pressure. It feels like I'm a man without measure. Is this it? This is it. Is this it? This is it. So much confusing thoughts. I wonder if peace of mind can be truly bought. But then I heard a voice from above saying, my child, even though it hurts you, I love. Even though it hurts you, I love. Or even though it hurts you, I love. Even his words at times didn't make any sense, but then I realized he's given me a covering, he's given me a fence. So even though it hurt to an extent, I was made better. Because he had a plan, and you see, because I'm just a man, I will never fully understand. But he continues to build me, he continues to make me, and now I'm stronger, I'm wiser. Even though my situation is in no way nicer. So the situation never changed, but I did. The situation persisted, but so did I. I persevered and I made it, and I continue to make it day by day, because guess what? You see, he continues to make a way, even though at times I go astray. Astray in my mind, astray in my thoughts. Sometimes it is just so confusing that I wonder if somebody else has my mind bought. Because he sends negativity, he sends depressing thoughts, he sends things that makes me feel so helpless, worthless. But then, the more of God I see is the more I think of those less. The more of God I see, I realize that he is the key. He unlocks me to a new level of positivity, but more so, higher heights and deeper depths. In him, I continue to rise. And because of that, despite how many times I've cried, in his wings and his shadow I shall abide. And now I'm better for it. Yeah, I didn't know it then, but I know it now. And because I know it now, to him I truly bow down and worship him, because he deserves all the glory. He deserves all the praise. Despite how I feel, he continues to raise me up to more than I can be. And that is why today you know Brian C. To somebody out there that is struggling, to somebody who feels like this is it is not it. It is just another it that you will pass. It is just another it that won't last. It is just another it. Even if you feel like you're down in a cast and you feel like you're restricted and you feel like you can't move, God is going to come back and give you a nice groove. Not like how Stella got her groove back. So don't even start to attack, because that's not where we're going. But what I want to say is, you're Christ's kid. He has you as his number one niz. He'll continue. Yep. He's never left you. He'll continue being by your side. In him, you should just continue to run and hide. Cufflinks fam. What's up? That was another freestyle, as I'm impressed upon to say those things to start this particular episode. Welcome. Tenants in the building. You know, it's stuff from the cuffs where we give you fire and we bring you fire. Fun, inspiration, realness, and education. Yeah, F.I.R.E. So, yeah. I was just so caught up in the poem, but this one won't be long, but it's talking about my breaking point. And the reason I think it's so important now is because so many of us have been at different breaking points since COVID especially. You know, mental health is real. And it's so important to have good mental health, because it is your best and truest wealth. If you have peace of mind, no matter what's happening around you, it will help you through those times. Not even mean for rhyme, but yeah. You see, here's what I want to say. I remember when I was right before going into university and coming out of high school and not wanting to get a job, not wanting to go to university, how that nearly broke me. As I've said before, the story was that I was supposed to go to work for a year and make some money to go to university. No job came, and I was home one day and feeling like a bum, and like this is as best I can describe it. I was laying on the bed and I was looking up on the roof, and I was thinking about the bills that are to be paid. No, I'm a student, I'm a child, thinking about the bills to be paid, thinking about mommy not being well and the doctors saying, you know, she can pass at any moment, thinking about daddy not being here, thinking about some of the things that happened because daddy wasn't here, thinking about the fact that, all right, yeah, daddy's gonna send money, but will it get here in time before I get registered? Thinking about every single thing. And I thought so much that while I was there, the tears just started streaming down my face, and I felt like I was going insane. I was looking at the roof, and it literally started looking like a crumpled paper. And the walls of my mind kept coming in, and I felt like I was going insane. I started to cry profusely. Jamaican would say, would start bawl. I was hollering in the room by myself, screaming out for help, but nobody could hear. I felt like giving up. I felt like I was going off into a realm of no return. And it broke me to a point where I felt less of who I was. I felt worthless. I felt hopeless. I felt like I failed completely, and my family was disappointed in me. I know somebody out there is feeling this way or has felt that way. I've encountered a lot of university students in recent times, and even after my interview, so many persons have reached out, and that feeling is real. Exams are coming up, final projects are due, and yes, you have all of those stressors, but then you have COVID that's affecting you from enjoying life, so to speak. You have COVID that's affecting you from hugging your friends and your family, from spending time at the beach, from spending time at the movies. it has turned your world upside down. So upon stress comes more stress. But I'm here to tell somebody that I made it. And you will too. I found probably the most unlikely source to talk to at that time, which was my father, millions of miles away. I had my aunts around, I had friends around, but I called him and he answered. And he encouraged me. Somebody out there needs to call somebody. You may not think this is the person, but yes, if God is putting them on your heart, or you just feel really strongly that you need to link this person, or you just need somebody to talk to them. Because if you don't, you will implode. Yeah? Somebody out there, you may feel like, I don't want to stress anybody with my problem. I don't want to stress anybody. I don't want to everybody has their problems. Somebody out there may be saying, I don't want to stress anybody with my problems. Everybody has their problems. Everybody is going through a struggle. But everybody needs somebody. It's okay if you take up a 10-pound bar, 20-pound bar, but you try to lift 100 pounds or to curl 100 pounds just like that, and you see how devastating it is to your arm. You need somebody to help you. We all need somebody. So I'm encouraging you. Find somebody. Talk to somebody. If it is not somebody, your family or somebody you feel like you can trust, talk to a professional who is able to deal with this professionally and not get into your business or your space. 2, pray. Pray without ceasing. It works. 3, fill your space and your environment and your headspace and everything around you with positivity, with good things, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are of good report. Think on these things. Don't just hear them, think on them, feed on them, and it will help your outlook to be different. Find a good support system. There are other people out there who are in a similar situation or have made it through a similar situation and they are now helping somebody else. And finally, find your way of positive escape. And why I say positive escape, there are negative ways of escape that seem good right now, but they have worst consequences. Drinking away the sorrows won't work. It will lead to something else. Smoking away, taking drugs. There was a point in my life where I used to use a certain prescription drug to help me to sleep because of the side effects. It only made things worse in the long run. So even that doesn't help. So I'm just encouraging somebody that, yeah, you may feel again like you've been at your breaking point or you're again at a breaking point. Just remember, you've been through so much. Just remember that you've come to the end, proverbial end of the road so many times, but you're still here and you will continue to thrive and strive. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Go big, go big, go best, go bright. Start from the coast, start from the coast.